Now, let's be honest. Are you really surprised? Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Superior, and thank you for watching Superior Thinking, where we're committed to an intellectual integrity and a moral honesty. And today we are going to talk about something that I wish I had more better news and more of a silver lining to our judicial system in 2021, but unfortunately, once again, my soul has been ripped out and reminded that white supremacy and systematic racism still exists throughout the world we live in today. And if you don't know by now, Kyle Rittenhouse has not been guilty on any of the charges. The 5 charges, I swear to God that I could have put my last couple of dollars to bet that at least the last 2 charges, or at least one of the last 2 charges, he was going to get hit with, serve a couple years. I mean, at the least, he killed 2 people, severely injured one, and got nothing from it. And I'm not gonna act like I'm some lawyers or I got and I know lawyer friends. Like, I don't know none of that. So I watched some hours of the trial, and some of the lingo, boom, right over my head. I'm gonna be honest with you, but I got a gif of it, and it was ridiculous. But I'm going to read this statement from someone who did go to Harvard, who observed the trial himself, and listen to what he has to say. He said, "The verdict is not surprising. If you are familiar with how the criminal justice system works for white people, Wisconsin Judge Bruce Scrunch, whatever his last name is, who presided over the Rittenhouse trial, consistently made rulings in the best interest for the white gunman. He refused to punish Rittenhouse for violating the terms of his bail, excluded evidence of Rittenhouse behavior before and after the shooting that spoke to his intent and lack of remorse, allowed the defense to mischaracterize the people Rittenhouse killed as rioters, yelled at prosecutors in front of the jury, dismissed an illegal gun charge against the gunman, and had the jury clap for one of Rittenhouse expert witnesses." Now, like I said, I am no lawyer myself. I don't pretend like I know exactly the in and outs of what was going on. I'm not going to pretend that. But I do know that an underage kid had possession of an AR-15 that obviously wasn't in his name, went across state lines, and patrolled as if he had the training and the authority to patrol protesters, rioters, looters, whatever you want to call them, and found himself not knowing how to handle a gun or handle crazy rioters or de-escalating a situation. None of that training, not even EMT training, which he proclaimed that he had at one point. What do you think is gonna happen? Honestly, like, why? I don't understand why he even got that far in the trial. Like, my defense, if I was to stay, like, hey, underage, a gun, an AR-15 that didn't belong to him, that wasn't in his name, out of his jurisdiction, and pretended to be law enforcement, essentially. What more do you need? Oh, and he killed 2 people and injured 1. And could have killed more people because he shot at someone else and missed them. What if that stray bullet would have hit someone else? Then I'm pretty sure they would have been claiming self-defense for that random person he accidentally hit. You know what I'm saying? And then for some reason, when shootings like this happen, and let's say someone does stop the gunman from just running around, just firing at people, that person would be made a hero because he stepped in the line of fire to protect himself and other people from a crazy gunman. But no, for some reason, the judge wouldn't even allow them to be called victims, but they're rioters, they're looters. Do you see what I'm saying? Just like Malcolm X said, if we are not careful, the media will twist things up and have you thinking the oppressed people are are the enemy, and the enemy are the oppressed people. Do we not see how this is playing out? Now, my biggest fear, like I said in my last video, my biggest fear is that now these cracker ass crackers, yes, Charlemagne says it best, these cracker ass crackers is going to feel emboldened now. And I hope it does. I hope I'm wrong, honestly. But just kind of just seeing how the trend and how stupid people don't know how to use their brain properly, they're going to feel emboldened to now feel like they can now police protests. You know what I'm saying? These people who have ill intentions, they get some fancy gear, with the hat and the bulletproof vest with some stickers acting like they've been in the army that they got from Walmart or Amazon. They're going to put that on, and now they're going to feel like they have the right to police protests. And we see how quickly how someone can antagonize somebody and that person rightfully gets upset. You point a gun at me, best believe we're going to have some problems. You know what I'm saying? And now all of a sudden, you're the victim and you're claiming self-defense after you shoot me because I'm going across your head because you pointing a gun at me. That's going to continue to happen if protesters do not get their shit together. Because now these people are looking, they're fantasizing on situations like this. They want this to happen. You know what I'm saying? And then after they get out of court, after, no guilty charges, now all of a sudden they have a book deal. You know what I'm saying? Best believe Kyle Rittenhouse is going to have a book. Best believe he's going to be on Fox News or some sort of news channel in a couple of weeks. Best believe he's going to start his own reality TV show for crackers. You know what I'm saying? Best believe he's going to be running for governor or some sort of position of power because now the alt-right is now, they have their poster child. They have their hero because all these people fantasize of doing what he did and getting away with it. You know what I'm saying? What will put the cherry on top of this cake is if he killed someone of color, Mexican, black, Asian, like that would just be the cherry on top. So what I'm saying is protesters just need to be careful of the shit that's going to be going down.